What was the aura at Aftermath when 50 and Game started having their issues?
Aftermath is Switzerland, bro. Aftermath is Switzerland. I mean, um, we all can have our opinions, but when it comes down to a family, you don't stand in between brothers. You don't stand in between siblings. You don't stand in between rivals. You don't stand in between that. If right is right and wrong is wrong, then you stand on the side that you want to. If you want to stand on the side of right, then you stand on the side of right. But with everybody thinking they're right, you have to let grown men be grown men. Um, that's why, and can we get into the diss record now?
Yeah. But because I know that at the time, Dre was like, I don't want to be involved in this, right? Like you
We're
guys, like he
Switzerland,
stepped
bro.
away from
Yeah,
it. Like he didn't want nothing to do with it.
1000%. And I hated the fact that my music was used in it. You know what I'm saying? And it just happened to be on a CD. And so, you know, when 50 did the diss record and used my music, it looked like I picked a side. And so I went to Dre.
What song was that he used your beat for?
It was called "I'm Not Rich, I'm Still Lying."
This is the one where he in the beginning he said that, I'd like to welcome y'all to watch the movie starring Game.
Yes.
It's called Not Rich, Still Lying.
Yeah.
And then at the
Yes.
end he goes, well, your brother says you were
Yeah.
never in a game.
Yes.
Right? Like,
It's that song.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I know that you spoke about this maybe like one time before, but people in the comments were like, wait, what song did he? Because 50 hasn't really addressed him that many times on a record, right? So people were like, what
Yeah.
song was he talking about that he produced? Because
Yeah.
you never really said it. Wow.
Yeah, it's called "I'm Not Rich, I'm Still Lying," and it was on a Who Kid record,
Mm-hmm.
Who Kid mixtape. Yeah. So I went to Dre and was like, bro, I don't want to be in this. I didn't ask to be in this. Why is my music floating around this and that? And he was like, yo, he put me on the phone with Fifth, and Fifth was like, bro, I'm not trying to put anybody anywhere they don't want to be. And so 50, he showed up for me. I did a mixtape and he showed up for me and gave me a shout out, and he allowed me to use Maybe We Crazy on my mixtape. And he was like, I apologize. Like I wasn't trying to put you in a place where you didn't want to be. And I just didn't want to be between them. You know what I'm saying? I have
Right.
the same respect for both men. You know what I'm saying? I'm a producer. So I'm like, you didn't do anything to me and he didn't do anything to me. So don't put me in that.
Right.
Like if Game asked me at the time to do something, I'm gonna do something with him. And if Fifth asked me, I would do something with him. But if y'all gonna do something against each other, I don't want to have anything to do with that.
Did you witness the work that 50 put into the documentary? Like as far as like what he contributed?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So was it true that Aftermath was really going to drop Game before 50 stepped in?
I don't know about dropping. I just know that when 50 and Game locked in, I think that it was the same thing when 50 and M locked in. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can make all this music, but it has to make sense. And I think that Eminem coming in with his vision and Dre having his vision made G Unit. It all made sense. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just Shady and it wasn't just Aftermath and it wasn't just G Unit. Like I believe that it all made sense. So for Game to turn around and be a G Unit Aftermath artist, it made sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even when Game was what the world would look at his wildest, or you know what I'm saying? Like, he claiming blood and all that other stuff. It's like, man, it's at those times you don't want to just be standing front line by yourself. So it's good to have a unit around you or a good team. And I think that just showed a good camaraderie and it just made sense. It made sense at those times.
I think the fans were so disappointed when that situation happened because it was looking like such a strong unit together, right? Like having so many
1000%.
different artists. You have the New York side, you got Buck down south, you got, Game over there on the West Coast. It was, man, it's just like when it goes to really show you that like when like egos kind of get involved, like things really start to create bigger issues than they really need to be.
Pride is a mug. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.